Up next, a minimum register, tight, embarked, barely any room needed. You see the 346 flip direction in just a few seconds. Well, he comes from noble stock, you know, handsome, wealthy, and yes, still single, waiting for the perfect match. But so, with Jane Austen's word, practically on our doorsteps, well, it only feels right to follow one of the most famous lines. It's a truth university of knowledge that a single pilot in possession of good fortune must be one to the wife. That pretty much sums it up, so to whom it may concern.
With an M60 machine gun on the ramp and two M134 miniguns on the port, starboard sides. Each of these is capable of firing 3,000 rounds a minute. That's 50 rounds a second if you can't do maths, and makes one hell of a noise. The Chinook and its crew can deter engagements, protecting their passengers and any troops on the ground. Passenger aircraft inspecting today is Flight Lieutenant Alan Pearson. Carried originally from Middlesbrough, joined the RAF in 2010. Receiving his wings in 2016 from the streamed rotary, and after completing the Chinook operational conversion course, he was posted to RIAT2025 in 2018. He's got over 2,000 hours, 1,400 of which are on Chinook, and most recently the board on the show the memory of his granddad, his family party earlier this year. Our co-pilot today is CJ. He rallied back Formula 1, but when he realised he was too tall to be a driver for Mercedes, he became attached to the armstep, but the Chinook is capable of carrying 3 simultaneous unslung loads, and carrying up to 11.3 tonnes on its centre and below. This comprises a mere 350 kilos with additionally rings for Chinook and the two seconds. Being such a capable aircraft, it can easily lift another Chinook out there in some of its days to cut off the stable weight. With a maximum more than 4.5 tonnes, absolute powerhouse can comfortably fit 30 troops inside, with seating on the floor we can extend that up towards 50. The raw power and versatility of the Chinook is all down to its iconic tandem rotor design. It provides a huge amount of lift, a large cabin, and is all achieved without any of that dangerous messing about with tail rotors that frankly we Chinook class want no part of. That walking noise is a decent side effect too. Anyway, while we demonstrate on some road circuit, let's talk about our booking team. Leading James today, we have Corporal George, who served 9 years as a British officer. So definitely his wheelhouse, and he can't quite embarrass about them. So please be sure to give him a big wave as we go past. The atmosphere in the docking enclosure at the moment is absolutely electric.
As going to see next is not fully aerobatic. It is very, very impressive indeed. On the runway, from Lufttransportgeschwader or Air Transport Wing 62 of the German Air Force at Wunstorf, is an aeroplane very familiar in these parts. You see the presence of so many of them as part of the RAF and a little fleet over it, flying northeast. What we're going to see is the impressive practical display of some of this crazy airplanes. Contested environments where ground fire might be a risk. Absolutely, yeah. Another example of what is not just air show flying, but attack and demonstration, and in this instance, protection of the aircraft from ground fire in contested areas. For 1,100 ton horsepower Eurocross International CP400 turbo and this aircraft the first flew towards the tail end of 2009, and of which a current 178 examples have so far been ordered, and Germany is the largest customer with 53 of them. So we've got the undercarriage extended now. 14 wheels and tyres, optimised to allow the aircraft to operate from unprepared strips at high weights.
The A400 is sized between the C-130 and the Boeing 217 Globemaster. However, it can carry significantly heavier loads than the C-130 and can use rough landing strips, as seen there with the very vast array of tyres, low pressure. Currently showing 2603 knots, which is effectively light and variable. Visibility in excess of 10 kilometres.
Very short order. This is the incredible Lockheed U2S. And there we can see the car into the runway. Rare demonstration. The Lockheed U2S of the 99th Expeditionary Reconnaissance Squadron, US Air Force. And I think we all agree the long way these aircraft stay here, Bob. Long day in the Dragon of your ring. An aircraft that has outlived so many of Kelly Johnson's other creations for the Lockheed Stunt Works. Just a frying patch. It's a dragon with a top hat sitting at 17. Very nice indeed. And people can get up close to one in the more standard bit in the second class.
That's right, the clean airplane is that we usually use for pattern operations is over in static, and you can absolutely go take a look at that. And again, where else can you see that? They can also take a look at your airplane. It happens to be sitting very close by.
It's a 1939 Fairchild Artist.
That's right. People do the same.
Well, Popeye, it's been a pleasure to have you here. Do thank the crew who put on that demonstration. And we hope you
themselves into 9 Arrow. The smoke comes on for 9 Arrow presents, once again, it's the Red Arrow.
They're the red arrows, that's the red arrows.
On the left, to ensure that we have the moving formation as one. To the left-hand side of that centre stand is Prestige versus Andrew McEwen as Mapper. United States Marine Corps. Before then going back to the UK and joining the Royal Navy as Typhoon goal. Red 8 and 9 roll around the rest of the formation, but what's going to come change as Red 1 brings them down the line?
I've been waiting that almost. Not
Thank you so much. You're welcome.
Using voice communications and the tactical data link, and it's able to track airborne and maritime targets simultaneously. In from the right there, the new Wedgetail AW1. the aspect that's always been really important in fast combat aircraft is airfield performance. Because the swings, like this, and the aircraft should be under control in terms of speed within the first 2,500 feet. This is all achieved without use of a drone chute or reverse thrust, which is just a huge part of the race. So, in over the threshold to complete his display, Staff Test Pilot Martin Donaldson with the Gripen key. Now, as Martin rolls out after a really exciting display, we're going to be seeing next the RIAT and fly past with the RIAT station, and unfortunately has to be cancelled due to that weather delay. So the RIAT will be taking off, falling up, and then going into their display. Afterwards, we'll see the fly past stop at the site. The display transfer sees the afternoon finish with Gripen, they're on the power, but it's not what Gripen might do. This refers to the developmental elements of the aircraft, in particular, the simulated from the old multi-rate fighters for CQR fighters. That is done in a successful environment and is conducted under the learning in order to exploit the capability of the aircraft.
really good